So day 15, it gives me a chance to talk about yesterday, which was obviously the last day of the second week. Day 14, I had a steak. Oh yeah, I went 24 hours fasting, not deliberately. It was just so busy, wasn't hungry. So I had a steak last night at 10 p.m. It was great, really nice. It's noon. I'm off back from the doctors with my dad. He's had lots of checks today, lots of checkups. Again, very emotional. Not going so great, but I'll leave that for now. And yeah, home to have a steak, and I'm feeling great, guys. I say 24-hour fasting yesterday, not intentional, and I do feel even better than I did at the end of last November on the 2023 Lion Diet Challenge. So again, if you are looking to go from carnivore to lion, give it a go. You've got nothing to lose. I honestly don't think you've got nothing to lose. You'll be amazed how you just feel energized. Well, I do anyway. I'm very lucky that I've been able to feel energized and so on. But yeah. And anyway, oh yeah. So guys, any comments? I've had some great comments so far. You're welcome to put comments below. I'll always do my best to answer them. And yeah, so on we go. Okay, day 16 on the Lion Diet Challenge plus eggs. And yeah, 12 noon, just finished lessons. I'm feeling great. Saturday's my favorite day. I haven't had a steak since I think it was about 8 o'clock last night. So what's that? 16 hours unintentional fasting. Okay, just not hungry, but definitely works. I've really settled into the Lion Diet now, guys. I'm obviously in my third week. Still got the end of the second week. Still got the second week to put on for YouTube. But yeah, feeling as optimal as it can be. Hardly any alcohol this month, which I do think makes a massive difference. And drinking loads of fluids. I've got one of my water bottles, stainless steel flask. No, trying to get away from the plastics now. Really focusing on that. Yeah, what can I say, guys? I'm going to go home. Still not hungry yet. I'll probably leave it till about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I have a couple of ribeyes which have defrosted, and I'm going to go for 4 eggs. We are out tonight at a place called Bevette, which is a steakhouse, surprise, surprise, in Liverpool. So if I get a chance, I don't like doing too much in terms of videos when I'm out with Shell, because I think, it crosses over the line. I'd rather just focus on my personal vlog. Is it a vlog, isn't it? Is that a video log, or I don't know. Also, I look at these podcasts and I go, what's the difference between a podcast and what I'm doing? Is it just audio? I don't know. Leave your comments below. If you think I'm bad on tech, guys, wait until you hear what Shell has to say. She's like, this thing doesn't work. She'll go mad I said that. Yeah, feeling great. So I think I'll keep the steak and eggs going for December. Yeah, why not? And if I'm in the mood, I might have a coffee, 1 or 2 a week. I don't know. It's definitely losing the taste for it. So I might put a video on later before we go out, showing you what I did with my ribeyes and the eggs. Okay, bye. Okay, back home. Do you like Shell's fancy butter dish, guys? So I'm going to do a lazy, hold on, big chunk of butter, more than that. I'm going to do a lazy scrambled. Okay, so basically you put the butter in. Hold on. Yeah, butter straight in. Change it down for a second. I've got a sirloin from last night, so I'm going to do that one and just throw the scrambled eggs next to it. So plenty of butter, and I think I'll have 4 eggs. So 1, 2. These are large ones as well. Picked up the wrong tray. I usually like medium. Oops. And call it lazy scramble, because all you do is that. So hungry, I'm going to do this super fast. Doesn't look good, but it tastes delicious. So that's 4 eggs straight in, off the heat. And gonna tuck in. What's Shell eating?
Oh, I'm allowed.
Alright guys, so I don't know what's wrong with this video today. Not working okay. So 4 eggs. Was it a lazy or dirty scramble? Dead easy. And this is a sirloin from last night. That's going to do me now till we go to the vet in Liverpool tonight for our steakhouse meal on a date night. Okay, I'm looking forward to this. Okay, day 18 on the November Lion Diet Challenge with eggs. And just look at these two guys. These are 2 ribeyes I've put in. It's 10 a.m, yeah. And look at the fat and the marble on those two. One on the left is slightly smaller, but I'm going to go for, I think I'll have both of them with 2 eggs. I am really hungry. I think I've gone 20 hours on unintentional fasting. And I'm not really hungry yet, so I'm going to start up some video editing and then I'm going to have one of these maybe out. This is Monday, 18th of November, and it's day 18. Put these, I'm on my ribeye joint now, so I've just done these for 8 minutes on a 205 centigrade. So transfer over to it on a dry sear for 1 minute. Oh yeah. As we go into the 3rd week on the Lion Diet, I really am getting hungrier earlier, but eating more per portion, and because I'm having the eggs as well, that's really filling me up, so I'm really pleased with what's going on. So it's 11:45 Monday morning, and guys, I am starting to get that Lion Diet effect where it kicks in with the ketosis. Energy levels are up, just feeling positive all the time. What helps is Alex is home, Alex Jr., so he's going home tonight. I can't take him to the station unfortunately, but we've had a great weekend. Okay guys, I'm going to leave the juices in the pan and just add a small knob of butter for the eggs. I always fry my eggs in butter, but I've still got tallow just in case. Okay, I think 2 eggs will be enough for this breakfast or brunch. Oh, what the hell, let's go for 3. So guys, if you've been following my Lion Diet vlog or chronicles with interest, you know, if you are tempted, all I would say is just, it's a question of elimination. I have eliminated everything obviously this month. My coffee, my Diet Coke. I've really cut down on the alcohol. I've had no beer, which I think is probably one of the major factors for that, you know, the little sort of like weight gain you get, maybe a little bit on the hips for the guy. But yeah, steak and eggs, to me, that's the way to go for me. I really am fat adapted. I've got no sort of sweet addictions at the moment. I did notice that when I used to make my own ice cream, my Carnivore ice cream, that's when it used to trigger, oh, well, let's have something else, you know, let's have a Diet Coke. And again, I just know it's all to do with the, you know, it's how your brain works, isn't it? It's the dopamine, you know, that's where the word dope comes from, I guess. It makes you feel dopey, but yeah, this is the way to go for me, and I think I might take this into December. All right, so we're on 3 eggs and just 1 steak. I was going to have the 2, but I'm going to save the I'm going to save the other ribeye for this evening. I might just have that and so on, but yeah, really enjoying it. So yeah, so get back to what I was saying. If you are keen about this, you know, guys, it's about elimination. Give it a month, give it 1 month. I think it kicks in about the beginning of the 3rd week, which I'm into at the moment. But as I say, not my recommendation. It's just basically, you know, if you are going to try it, stick with it for a month, guys. So carnivores, what a great way to start the day, hey? Okay. So we're round about noontime. What time is it? Yeah, just hitting on noon now, and I'm just doing some video editing. I've got to go and see my dad, get back from my swimming later, 4 till 7. I'll come out of there starting to think about food, particularly steaks, and say I've got a ribeye ready for later, and yeah, I'm just going to tuck into these now. Still got loads of video editing to do. I'm hoping people are sticking with the vlog. I'm cramming a lot into them. Some of them, I think the last one was about 30 minutes long. I honestly don't expect people to watch it for that long, but I certainly do watch the likes of Dante Ferrigno on Ferrigno Freedom. If he's got a video, I watch them thoroughly. I watch them right through because I know there's some great information in them and lots of motivation. So I'll catch up with everybody later. So feeling hungry, it's 11:20 on Tuesday, and fairly quiet day today. Got a couple of errands to do, and then yoga tonight, so no swim teaching. So eating early on Lion Diet. You can see this is near the end of week 2. Just get that ready to go into a pan, just for a quick sear. I've got some fat or I've got some tallow. What is it? I've got some fat which was in the pan, so I'm going to use that as part of the sear. So let's try and grab. So this is just going to be really quick. Yeah, happy with that. Just take that over to the grill rack. Give that about 5. Oh, this looks great. That must be at least 12 ounces. That looks yummy. So, what better way to to do some editing? Have a nice steak and eggs. Day 19, and it's 9 p.m. and we've been back from yoga half an hour. Week 6 on the yoga, guys. Absolutely loving it. I wish I'd done it years ago now. Wish I'd done the carnivore diet, but there was a reason why. So, a second meal, I'm just going to have this on its own. Hold on a second, let me get some. So 8 minutes. This has been in 8 minutes on the 205 as usual. Isn't this getting boring? Don't say that. Okay, turn that heat right down. Extractor on. Put the extractor on. Make sure the smoke alarm doesn't go off. I'll see you in a minute. Oh my goodness, look at that. Carnivore heaven. I've got to stop saying okay guys. And I've got to stop saying so. It is what it is. And as I said, funny how you realise your little foibles you have. Rest for a couple of minutes and then onto my wood board, which I use for eating steaks, and a good coating of Malden. I've been saying Maldens, haven't I? But it's Malden salt. Okay, ready to tuck in. 3:45 guys, just finished a great interview with a great YouTuber, carnivore YouTuber called Carlén. He's got a great channel called The Primal Lifestyle. Used to be Carnivore Nation, so check him out guys, really good. UK based and very real, that's how I'd say it. So anyway, thanks Carl for that interview, it was fantastic mate. Okay, 6 PM on day 20. Shell's asked for ribeyes, luckily for her, I've got 2 out already. And because she's keto, there you go, some nice fried onions. So, not for me. So as usual, straight on to the rack. Let that rest for a little bit, that looks great. Possibly a bit more on the fat. Possibly cook the fat a bit more, but I think Shell'll like that. So should probably have the onion ring smothered in the ribeye. But yeah, still looks good. End of day 20. I've held out till what? 9:40. Can't go to bed yet, got so much to do. So I'm going to finish off with one more ribeye. Surprise, surprise. Day 21, it's 10:30ish AM. And first lot of ground beef guys. I have had ground beef for some burgers which I've got in a video for this week, but this is the first time I've just done ground beef straight from the pan. So I've fried off some of the fat. I'm just going to add some butter. I've already added some salt, so this will thicken it up a little bit. Spitting away. And it's not going to be scrambled eggs. I'm just going to pop 3 eggs straight into the. I used to do this on the power bowls when I first started. And yeah, so you either just mix the eggs in straight away and scramble them through. That can be a bit sort of messy sometimes, but I just feel like popping 3 eggs in today, so that's nice and mixed. I did an interview yesterday with one of my carnivore friends, Carlén from The Primal Lifestyle. It really went well. About 40 minutes long, we had a good chat. Well, I did most of the talking. Did my rambling, I could feel it as I was doing it, but I don't know how to switch it off. But Carl's a great host, just let me chat basically about my story to a degree. And hopefully we've given some suggestions, tips and hints for people who are on carnivore or are thinking of starting. Okay, so let's make a couple of holes and get these free ranges in. Get these free ranges. Ooh. That's 1, 2, and finally 3. You know what? I think we'll do one more. One more for good luck. Don't know what's to it. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, let's do one more. Yeah. There you go. It's going to mix in, isn't it? It's going to be two together there. So, turn it right down to, turn it right down, let these cook for a minute, and then put a pan lid on and just let it sort of cook in its own heat. End of the third week, still 4 pounds to go. Doesn't matter if I don't get it, I just feel great. She'll give me a nice compliment before she went out and saying, you know, the lack of beer, sort of complete absence of beer, Diet Cokes. I've had one coffee with butter in so far, and you know what? I just didn't want any more a couple of days after that, so that's great. So I think with the coffee, I probably will have my occasional one because I do handle it really well. But I take on board all the comments about. I remember Chafee saying about basically it's a pesticide, isn't it? It's got pesticides in it to fry the brains of insects, which would you believe? But I hope it hasn't fried my brain. No comments, please. Yeah, so I'm going to turn the heat off completely on that one. Hold on. Yeah. And they will cook. Oh, that smells nice. So obviously, once the whites are fully white, I'll dig in. As I say, it's now 10:40. Definitely hungrier every day and getting hungrier earlier. But I'll kick this off in about 10 minutes, and then I will leave this till about 8 o'clock tonight. I'm just going to prep some food for my dad. He's popping up to see me tonight. Okay, a couple of minutes later, and they've cooked really well. Yeah, happy with that. Probably add a little bit more salt. Let's do that now. Yeah, nice finishing touch. Right. Not the prettiest looking pan of food I've ever done. It doesn't matter, does it? It's all about the nutrition. So that's gonna go off now. I'm gonna do some mashed potato for my dad. So transfer some of this to one of my old Spanish tapas plates when I was pre-carnivore. But still ate lots of meat, but it was always lean, always. Yeah, so never going back. 925. So yeah, no, never going back. I don't think. Don't think I'll ever be going back. 935 days today. Well, I like the way they've stuck together. You know what? I'm going to go for 3, and have the remainder tonight with a ribeye. Yeah, I'll demolish these now. That looks great. So a mix of fat and butter in the pan. That'll keep it nice and juicy. So I'm really happy with that. So good start to day 21. Another 9 days to go. Busy, very, very busy. Let me just put this close here. Yeah, extremely busy with my dad and swimming and everything. So, yeah. Somebody said to me once, if you want something doing, ask a busy person, and that's. I get that completely. It's you know, if you ask somebody who's doing nothing at all, they're not interested. I know not everyone is watching every single video, and I know there's probably curiosity for people who are interested in the lion diet or interested in improving their health. But I say this is the second time I've done it. This time with the addition of eggs, lots of eggs, and I say I have lost about 4 pounds. 4 pounds to go. Let's see if I can do it.